How to replace the battery key box? Doesn't it fold? Kick it with your feet.
자비란 없습니다.
You don't have a key.
네. 그런.
Don't fall. Difficulty level is high.
와, 대박이다.
I'll start by checking the battery voltage.
쩐데?
Dead or alive?
안타까운 소식입니다.
The battery is fine. 49 volts was measured. Good news, the battery is fine. Now look. Congratulations, battery is alive, but it cannot be separated. The key lock needs to be smashed. Smashing is my specialty. You have to smash it to fix it. Elimination of faulty parts. Remove the chain using the chain tool. I'll throw it away anyway. Insert a drill into the keyhole and make the hole larger. You have to stick it all the way in.
끝까지 들어갔다가 빼시고.
Subtract once.
자, 좀 더 큰 비트로.
Use increasingly larger drill bits. Okay, let's give it a shot.
때려볼게요. 이제 들어갈 것 같은 느낌이.
Hit the lock to get in.
들어가.
I destroyed it. Great.
오, 네.
Perfect.
훌륭합니다. 자, 이거 받아주세요. 저쪽에 놔주시고요.
Stamina drains in an instant. Destroy the key lock. Good, good. Remove the battery pack power cover bolts. It would be nice to have a smaller screwdriver bit. Remove the key box bolts. Tweezers, please. You have to break the inside of the key lock.
보시면 이제 완전히 파괴가 됐죠. 오.
This allows for keyless battery pack removal. I exchanged it for a new key lock. Search battery key on AliExpress. You can buy them in the same shape. Eject the controller. Open the cover.
그렇죠? 이렇게 나왔고요.
Please disconnect the controller. Take out the controller.
쏙.
Motor test. Prepare your eBIKE testers. Connect the motor coil terminals. Motor hall sensor terminal connect to 6-pin tester. Motor coil and hall sensor are inspected simultaneously. Turn the motor in the opposite direction by hand.
세 개 다 깜빡이나요?
네.
The motor coil hall sensor electrical system is okay. Experiment by plugging in a new controller.
요거나 연결해 볼게요. 하고요. 짠.
The motor spins fine. The sound is poor.
바퀴가 지금 이렇게 막 되는데요.
Match the motor phases using the self-learning function. When the green terminal is inserted, the motor immediately starts to rotate automatically. When the motor rotates in the forward direction by using the throttle about 4 times, disconnect the hall sensor phase learning terminal. The motor spins just fine, but the sound is not good. Motor electrical system is okay. The freewheel is also out of order.
오.
Motor torque is generated sufficiently.
괜찮아요.
The controller is broken.
확실하고요.
We will be using the brain power controller. Elimination of faulty parts. Completely remove any electrical wiring from the bike. Grind with a sanding machine to remove rust. I paint. Apply the sticker. Zoom XTCH HP100 brake caliper. Install cable hydraulic brakes. Aren't you going home? I'm not going. Complete caliper fixing bolt installation. Exchange the old brake in a cable. Rusty brake center cable second removed.
이렇게 라인을 맞춰주고
Pull it out. You see? It's been a long time. Discard the old cable. Spray oil on the brake cable housing and inner cable. Do this. Install a new brake inner cable.
됐어요?
Insert the inner cable.
주시고, 됐죠?
Like this. Fix the inner cable to the cable anchor bolt.
걸쳐줍니다.
Cut.
주시고 푸시죠.
Do compression.
압착기를 당해서 압착합니다. 됐어요? 됐고요. 이쯤? 됐죠?
Tighten with a
압착기를
press.
조입니다.
Nice, nice. The saddle is also replaced with a new one. Angle horizontally. Start rear rack installation. The rear rack flags cannot be installed because of the disc brakes. Use washer bolts. Get your distance. The installation went well according to the rear rack position. Temporarily install normal bicycle wheels. The rear rack bar is too long. Stepping on a stick brake.
이렇게 꺾어주시면 돼요. 다리로. 됐습니다.
Rear rack angle adjustment completed. Install new parts. Led operation test using battery. Light works, but the horn didn't work, so I decided not to use it. I'll ring the bell. A lot of people don't know the benefits. Left hand throttle full grip benefits a lot. Use a left hand throttle full grip. Throttle. Bell installation. Monitor installation. Light switch installation.
라이트 스위치 고정했고 새로운 라이트를 달겠습니다.
LED lights. 3 LED lights.
굉장히 밝아요.
Operation with the headlight monitor switch. Rear light switch operated by the red switch. Tail light and switch. Test. Long wires are shortened.
돌려주고
The integrable wires are tied together. I do soldering. Finish with insulating tape. Monitor battery power output light wiring method. There is a terminal method that can control the light power from the controller. There is a terminal that can be used as a light on the monitor. Make a terminal and check the battery voltage. Test if the light power is output. This is a power cable. Solder wire works best with heat shrink tubing.
빠르는 게 제일 편해요.
Heat shrink worked well. Tail light installation. Also connect the tail light cable. The reason red and yellow are grouped together is that most e-bikes don't have brake lights. The bundled wires are soldered. Fold the line like this like before. Push upwards, like this. This is a power cable. Heat shrink. Baked well. Place a pre-fitted heat shrink tubing and heat shrink it. That's okay. Great. The tail lights will start lighting up. Great. It works fine. It worked great.
눈뽕이 장난 아니겠는데?
Use helical ties to tie the wires together and organize them. Hub motor overhaul. Remove existing broken parts. Disconnect all terminals. Remove the motor controller connector and cable.
분리하고 이렇게 뺍니다. 네, 됐어요.
Motor cables should be down.
이게 아래쪽으로 해야 되는데 위쪽으로 하게 저렇게 놨어. 어쩐 일이야. 오.
Use a steel spatula to open the gap little by little. Lift the motor cover using two steel spatulas. To remove the cover washer separately. Secure the motor axle using a wrench. Loosen the motor fixing axle nut. Without fixing the nut motor too there is. This happens if you do not drive during the rainy season and store it for a long time. Let's check if the nylon gear is broken. Planetary gears look normal. No nylon gear fragments are visible.
보시면은 멀쩡해 보이는데?
Bearings do not turn smoothly. This bearing is not slippery. Magnetic cover direction bearing is not good. It's smooth here.
여기는 되게 매끄러운데.
Rotation is not good. Reassemble the motor and listen for sound. The terminal can be separated by pressing the hook part with tweezers.
얘 딱 누르면 됩니다.
I disconnected the terminal. This is for removing the freewheel. You do this, freewheel tools can be used. The 6-pin terminal housing must be removed. Freewheel remover. I hope it turns out well. It's not easy. If it doesn't open, you'll have to burn it with a gas torch. Nice success.
돌아갔다. 다행이다. 돌아갔습니다.
Okay. Separated. I knew it. Damaged bearing with freewheel.
배열이 나왔고 이거는
It is difficult to check by turning it by hand. Remove the motor core again and install it on the wheel truing stand. I hear a metallic screeching sound here. No good sounds.
여기서
Apply brake and check. A mechanical grinding sound is heard.
그 정도 진동은 없는데?
Clean the motor magnetic housing. A snap ring is included. Remove the snap ring with snap ring pliers. Snap rings can be reused, but it is better to use new ones. Push up the planetary gear plate left and right simultaneously. Regular tools use bearing pullers. That's it.
여기
Beware of loss.
같은 게 있어요.
After removing the planetary gear, test it. Okay. Try applying the motor brake. It also removes rust. It's fun, lol. Motor housing rust removal. Coat it with grease. Planetary gear bearing failure. You can't tell just by turning the planetary gear. Try moving it up and down. This is
괜찮고?
good. I think this is weird.
안 들리죠? 소리 안 납니다.
Damaged
소리 안 나요.
planetary
이쪽
gear
배열이 하나
bearing.
나갔네.
Remove the bearing using snap ring pliers. Remove the bearing using snap ring pliers. I tried to separate the nylon gear. Start dismounting the bearings.
배열을 다 갈아야지 뭐.
Remove the rubber seal. Remove the dust cap.
됐죠? 여기 자 이제 배열
Bearings are visible. Prepare a Vox wrench socket.
복수알로 적당한 크기에 딱 대고
Bearings can be removed.
쪽도
Same way here. It hits. Use a Vox wrench socket. The cover side bearings are in good condition, but exchange.
여기다 갈아야 되니까
Wipe off the old grease. Spray parts cleaner on the brush. From now on, start measuring the size of the separated bearing. Motor cover bearing inner diameter 15 mm. Motor cover bearing outer diameter 28 mm. Planetary gear outer diameter 22 mm. Planetary gear bearing inner diameter 8 mm.
시간이 끝났습니다.
Planetary gear bearing outer diameter 22 mm. The outer diameter of the nylon gear and the T number must match. 3PC36 T38. Use a box wrench socket with the same outer diameter as a bearing. New bearings have been installed. Use a box wrench socket with the same outer diameter as a bearing. Restart motor core assembly.
반대로 이렇게 눌리면
Use snap ring pliers in the opening direction.
열리는 겁니다.
For nylon gears that don't come off easily, use a vise.
됐고
It's convenient to do this.
줄 수도 있고
Prepare a new set of nylon gear bearings.
이렇게
New bearings slide in smoothly.
그렇죠.
Install the snap ring with white snap ring pliers.
됐습니다.
Tighten the snap ring with tightening snap ring pliers. That's it. There's something like this little stick. Beware of loss. You have to put it on the axle here.
다음에 맞춰서
Hall sensor and additional bearings. Let's do some more disassembly for the pros. Look here. Magnetic.
이라?
Motor is disconnected. I'll look for the Hall sensor. Here's a Hall sensor. Use a flathead screwdriver to tap it out to separate it. After replacing only the sensor, connect. How to replace the Hall sensor is in the video link below. The motor coil and Hall sensor are like this. Start assembling the motor again. There are bearings here too. This bearing requires a tool that looks like this. Grease the axle. There is a risk of injury due to the motor core being sucked by itself. Use a vise.
그렇죠?
Secure the axle again with the snap ring. Loctite glue must remain because the vibration will not be released. Supplement or use an anti-screwing agent.
됐습니다.
Coat the gears with nylon plastic grease.
단수 떠주시고
Do not apply too much and coat. Great! Spread the snap rings apart using snap ring pliers. Install and tighten.
됐습니다.
Start assembling the motor or use nylon gear grease. We recommend using plastic grease. Do not use a metal-specific grease, such as lithium, which is highly penetrating. The bearings are damaged due to the formation of micro cracks. Okay?
됐죠?
Assemble in reverse order of disassembly. Install the axle retaining nut. Test the repaired motor. The repair is complete. New tires were installed on the tires and freewheel. Upgraded from 7-speed to 8-speed freewheel. Since the height is higher than the 7th stage, you may need to add a washer on the non-drive side on the opposite side. Install washers.
사양이 계속 바뀌어서
I upgraded to an 8-speed freewheel because I had room for dropouts. Remove the old stand. Start installing the center stand. It's dangerous, so don't imitate the use of vise. Install the derailleur guard. Motor power cable protection is available. Install the rear derailleur. It's a bit tricky to install. Rubber cover inserts. Chain installation. Install the Light Pro center stand. Shall we test it? It is convenient to remove the battery when installed in the built-in battery type. Controller installation. Unplug the wires to organize the wiring. Connect the controller wire. Straight right, put it in. Detach the crank arm because the pod is not in good condition. The sensor is broken. A little bit of rust, but that's okay. He does this.
이렇게 힘줍니다. 그러시 돼요.
Change the position of the sensor in the direction of pedal rotation.
반대쪽으로.
Great, that's it.
샤.
Fabrication of battery selection cable. Make one XT60 extension cable.
선을 줘서 방법이 줘야 되는 거 아니야? 오씨.
Take the extension cable out of the frame and connect it to the controller.
이렇게 해서
Put it in.
선 케이블 하나 만들죠. 뭐야?
This line is installed like this.
이렇게 해서 쏙 다시 올라가시면
Connect the two connectors like this. This is how it works.
그렇죠?
This is the main battery terminal. This is the external battery terminal. Use alternately. Installing the external battery pack bag. Install the rear derailleur. Installing the external battery pack bag. Repair done. So good. Clicking like and subscribing is a great help in making videos. Thank you for watching.